Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of TCTV. We're here to introduce our fabulous foods range. We are here together with Momelo, who's our chef, TC chef, and I'm Gillian Jacobs. Great, so we're going to start off the all-in-one family meal.
Yeah, what's in here? Tell me about it.
So soya, some rice, some pearl barley, dehydrated vegetables, spices, salt and flavorants.
Sounds like a very healthy meal to me.
Awesome.
Let's make it.
Yes, let's do this.
Cool. So we're going to make for a family. So we're going to pour the dry ingredients into the pot.
Quite right.
Right, and then we're going to add some oil. You don't have to add the oil, but we're going to add it because we like the flavor and it gives it a nice creamier texture.
Great.
And then we're going to add a little bit of water just to top it up. We fill it to cover the dry ingredients and you let it soak for about 25 to 30 minutes. But if you don't have time to leave it to soak, you could do this the night before and let it soak, can't you?
For
Gillian?
sure.
You can,
Absolutely.
yeah?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And we just wait for it to soak up all the goodness of the water. Let it loosen up because of the vegetables.
Quite right, because the vegetables are dehydrated, so we want them to expand and to make our bowl fuller before we start cooking them.
Cool.
So we'll just wait for that and we'll come back and show you how it looks.
Righto, so whilst we wait for our all-in-one meal to cook, we're going to make ourselves a nice, delicious milk drink.
Sure. The TC instant milk powder, which is a 400-gram packet.
What's in here, Jules?
So it's
just
milk
milk.
powder.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's powdered milk, but it's enriched with good minerals and vitamins to allow your children to have the good essential vitamins before they go to school.
Awesome.
So it's good for brain health, for immune system, and it's packed full of protein. And of course, milk powder has got calcium in it.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And I like the fact that it's milk powder because Eskom has been messing us around lately.
Exactly.
So now you can just keep it in the cupboard. You don't have to worry about the milk going off, right?
Absolutely. So that's what's happening with all the load shedding that's going on. Our milk keeps going off in the fridge.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
So
Okay,
if
cool.
you've got
So
it in
just
the...
mix it up in the jug. It's actually quite nice because it blends quite quickly. It doesn't cause any lumps in there.
No, it's all great. So if you need a cup of tea in the morning and you don't have milk, or to add to your cereal, or your children are about to go to school, or just a nice healthy glass of milk for your children, you can quickly mix it up. The 400 packet makes 12 servings. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you want to try some?
For sure.
Chin chin.
Yes.
I like that.
Great. So there you go, your 400-gram milk powder when you need instant milk.
Yeah, lekker.
Great.
Cool. So we're going to stir up the meal in one. See how it's going. Oh, it looks good. Oh, that actually looks pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Yashalela. This actually smells divine. I won't lie.
Sure, it does.
It looks
delicious.
amazing, eh?
Yeah. You can see all the little peas in there and the carrots that have now swelled up, the rice, the pearl barley. So looking good there.
So how much longer must we cook it for?
Now we've got about 10 minutes to go.
Awesome.
Let's go make some more fantastic food from TC.
Haringte.
Now we're going to talk about what's for breakfast.
Yummy.
So we've got a malted porridge, which is sorghum based, which is rich in iron. So for you ladies out there who are anemic, this is a brilliant way to start breakfast.
Oh, really?
It's high in fiber, so it's slow release. The longer it stays in your system and the slower it digests, the better. So it keeps you fuller for longer. So
cool. So I'm going to pour it in, make myself a portion. I'm quite hungry today, so I'll make quite a bit. Yum, yum.
remember, this it expands once you add your hot water.
Right,
So I would rather do less than more, otherwise you're going to find yourself eating a huge bowl.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I've added the hot water. I might just add some more because I like that extra creamy.
Yeah, so your preference, whatever you prefer, whether you have the hot water or you have just hot milk, you'd have to boil the milk up, or you can have it as a cold beverage. So you don't have to have it with hot water.
Yeah. And the imixa handle jwang, it's actually nice and smooth.
Yeah, so it's a good way. The thing with Solvite and the plant protein, it's a good start to the day. It's high in fiber. It's got a lot of protein in it. So, and it gives you an energy boost. So your children, when they start and they go to school, will be full and they will feel like they're ready for the day.
They'll be able to function at school. Kids on an empty stomach at school, it's not
No,
good.
it's not good.
Lovely. I'm going to give this a taste because this looks good.
Enjoy.
Do you want some?
No, it's you can have.
That's actually pretty good. Hey? I like it.
Yeah, so it's for the whole family. Obviously, we have another option for breakfast. So that would be the one, your malted porridge, which is made of sorghum. Or we're going to introduce you to our TC oats.
Yeah, and it was quick. One against the half fast run. Divine. Oh, speaking of food, I think our meal is ready.
Cool.
Gonna grab a spoon over here. Let's hop over.
Oh, that's looking delicious.
Oh, come smell that.
Oh,
Hey?
oh.
Looks
Can't wait.
awesome.
Can't wait to have this.
We're gonna dish it up and show you what it looks like. Thanks, Gillian. There we go.
Great.
Thank you. I like the fact that there's vegetables and carbs and protein. So this literally just is a proper, well-balanced diet.
Absolutely. And
Okay.
it's all nutritious. It's got all the good stuff in protein, carbohydrates. It's got your vegetables.
Yeah.
It's all in one. You don't have to do anything else but dish up and enjoy. Should we do this?
Let us dig in.
Cool. Let's do this.
Cheers.
Cheers. You know what I like about, you can see the split peas and you can see the carrots,
Yeah.
and it's really delicious.
Can people add salt to this? Salt, pepper?
Whatever you want. I
Yeah.
mean, you might, if you like something hot, add your curry, maybe some chili.
Yeah. Make it your own.
Make it your own.
Right?
Sure.
I really like that.
Now that we've had dinner,
We're going backwards.
yes, we're going backwards. So we're going to try another breakfast option, is our pre-cooked oats. Nice thing about our pre-cooked oats is that you don't have to cook it on the stove for 3 to 5 minutes. It's already pre-cooked. So all you do is add it in your bowl and add some hot water.
Quick and fast, eh?
Quick and fast.
I love oats, eh?
Yeah, me too. So the great thing about oats, it's good for diabetes because it's slow release as well.
Okay.
So it's keeps you fuller for longer.
Okay.
If you're on diet as well, that's also a great way to start your day, to break your fast and to
Yes,
have the
yes,
oats.
yes.
And it'll keep you going for longer in the day so you don't get hungry. What I suggest you do when you do your oats is add a bit of salt, because your oats sometimes is a bit bland.
Okay.
You add your salt
Okay.
to your oats and then
Some
the
hot water. Cool. And how long does it take to
So
get
you
ready?
can let it stand, and obviously the longer you let it stand, so you cool down your hot water as well so you don't burn. So you let it stand for a while. TC's also introduced some raw, pure honey. So what's nice about this is it comes from nature. It's the real deal. It's natural. So you can do a twist of honey if you want a bit of sweetener into your oats.
Always. Love sugar.
So a twist of honey, or as you prefer more.
Okay. I'm going to add some honey. Like that. Oh, that was a lot, but I'll
And then
work
stir it
off
all
later.
in.
Nice. Cool. This actually looks like it's almost ready.
Yeah.
So whilst it cools off, by the time it's cool enough, then it's ready.
So remember, it will also expand once
Yes.
you've let it soak in your hot water. So it'll become more, and that's why it does in your stomach as well. It keeps you fuller for longer because it's slow release.
Yeah.
It's got beta-glucans in it. Beta-glucans are good for immunity.
Okay.
So in wintertime, if you're eating
That's
your oats in the
awesome.
morning,
Yeah.
especially for your children, it actually builds your immunity naturally, because it's obviously, once again, plant protein that comes from nature and it's natural.
Yes,
So
lovely.
oats are a brilliant way for everybody to start your day.
Awesome. Quick to make
Yep,
and nutritious.
perfect.
Lovely.
The instructions are all on the packet, so you don't even have to overthink it. And yeah, you can make your oats as you want it.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to add some milk because I like my oats with a little bit of cream in it.
So once again, TC milk powder.
Yes.
That looks good.
It looks really good. I like the fact that this is super fast and nutritious. I'm going to give it a taste. Do you want to try some?
You go.
And the honey adds the perfect flavor to this oats. It's so delicious. I love it.
So once again for the whole family.
Wonderful.
Good way to start the day.
Right, now that we've eaten our breakfast, lunch, and supper, we are going to head on to dessert. I'm going to make us a scone. I'm going to cut it open. And today we're using our apricot jam, which is so delicious. And we're going to put a little bit of cream and apricot jam on our scones.
So our jam comes in a 900 gram, which is a nice big bucket. Once we finish the jam, you can always use the bucket to put other things in and store things away, which is great. That looks delicious.
So yummy.
Dessert's my favorite.
I love it.
Now we're going to do our delicious apricot jam, which everyone just loves. Nice and sweet and tangy.
There we go. Ching ching.
Ching ching.
Very good. That cream and jam, perfect balance. And we're going to tea or coffee just to end off your day perfectly.
So what else can we do with the jam?
With the jam, we can put it on some bread, make ourselves a nice jam sandwich. So I've got some seeded bread here, but you can use any bread that you like, brown, white, whatever floats your boat. And you just put a nice little layer on there.
So this will be a nice pick you up in the late afternoon or late morning where you haven't quite got to lunch or dinner yet, but you're a bit hungry. Just make yourself a bit of apricot jam sandwiches.
Yeah, and it spreads really smoothly. It's nice and smooth apricot jam, so you don't have to worry about breaking your bread apart if it's white bread, which it generally does, yeah.
So let's have a taste. Cheers.
I like the seed in the bread. Very nice.
Really good. And so all the sweetness that we're talking about now, the honey we can also use on waffles or even the apricot jam. So we've got another dessert here, our all-natural sweetener, pure raw honey. We're going to just drizzle on some waffles.
Okay, cool.
Once again with either tea or coffee.
So what's the difference between raw honey and just normal honey?
So a lot of the honey nowadays, which is the cheaper honey that you buy, is actually watered down.
Okay, so
They've
this is
taken
the
it
real
out.
McCoy.
Yeah, that's the real McCoy from the beehive. So the natural honey the honey that you find in some stores when you go, why is this so cheap and why is that one so expensive? It's because they've actually taken the honey and they've added water and they've added more sugar and it's more syrup than a honey.
So this is what you need to look for out for.
So if it
raw.
says irradiated, normally they've taken out the good stuff and put in sugar. Yeah,
Fantastic. It's a great alternative for sugar.
sure, all natural.
Yeah. Right, so now we're going to make one of my favorite drinks, mageu. And I'm actually quite excited about this because it's powder.
Yes.
And what I appreciate about powder is that it doesn't go off. So you can keep it in your cupboard and store it for when you feel like a late night snack or an early morning sort
Energy boost.
Yeah, tell me about mageu. What do you think? What do you think about it?
Yeah, so mageu is great for gut health. The fact that it's a bit fermented, what happens in your gut health, it is a good brain food. So gut health is brain food. So that would be your mageu, which is a great energy boost in the morning. It's good for blood sugar control. So for people who are diabetic, it's good for gut health, and it also lowers your cholesterol. So this is a good pick-me-up energy drink in the morning, afternoon, or before you go to dinner, that when you need to snack. Just a couple of tablespoons in water, you mix it up.
One thing I like about mageu is that it actually gives you like a nice boost of energy. I'm an athlete and I like drinking this on very long rides or runs because it gives you a little bit of a carb
Booster.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I've put 5 tablespoons in here, but I'm going to put more because I always put more. I like it. I like it.
So that's the beauty of that. You can add what you like. It's a 1 kilogram, so it'll last you for a long, long time. And 500 ml gives you 4 tablespoons or whatever you like to do, but it'll last you a whole month or depending how often you have the mageu.
And how many flavors are there?
So only the one for now. We've started with traditional.
Smells nice.
So
Smells
let's
really good.
try.
Let's give it a taste, eh? Ooh.
Ooh, looks nice.
So far, so good. So far, so good. It looks good. I'm excited for this one. Cheers, Gillian.
Cheers. Enjoy.
Mm.
Yeah.
That is legit mageu. That is
Delicious.
mageu. That's like the proper real magoi. Hey?
And you got it in your pantry forever, whenever you need it.
Very, 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 very good. So convenient, so nutritious, and so tasty.
So go out and get yourself some TC foods.
Yashalela. All right, well, that's it. We've made some incredibly delicious food to eat today on our
we have.
amazing pots. These pots are awesome. I actually really enjoyed them. They're nice and light, easy to clean. And our dishes are also quick, simple, fast for the person that's on the go, and also just punched with lots of energy and nutrition, right?
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us and showing
Thank
us
you
how
for
it's all
having
done.
me. Yes. Well, thank you for watching TCTV. We will see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.